Hi dear friends, welcome to S4 Sharnya Science classes. Today I am going to discuss about a new topic of class 11 Plant Kingdom chapter, Gymnosperms. We have already classified the entire plant kingdom into Cryptogame and Phanerogame. I hope you remember that. The entire plant kingdom we can divide into Cryptogame, which is actually having the hidden reproductive organ, right? And the Phanerogame, right? Which is actually, you can see that visible reproductive organ flower is there, right? Cryptogame we have learned about Thallophyta, the algae, Bryophyta, which is a moss, and Pteridophyta, which is otherwise known as the ferns. Now we are going to discuss about the Gymnosperms, which is a member of Phanerogame. After that, there comes the Angiosperm, which is the most advanced flowering plants. Right. So today we are going to discuss about the Gymnosperms. What do you mean by Gymnosperms? Gymnosperms, you can see that naked, right? So those actually, sperma means seeds. So those plants having naked seeds, that means they doesn't have fruit. The seed is actually you can say that developed ovule. तो ovule की covering नहीं है. Ovule की covering, we all learned that in the smaller classes, class 10 we have learned that what is the fate of ovary and ovule. Ovule fertilization के बाद ovule will become the seeds and the ovary which is covering that ovule will become the fruit. So here in Gymnosperm, you can see that it doesn't have that fruit. It has naked seed. So that's why those plants having naked seeds, they are called as Gymnosperms, right? Ovules are not at all enclosed in the ovary wall, right? And it will be remain exposed before and after fertilization, right? So here you can see that these are the cycles ovule which will be exposed before and after fertilization also the same way, right? So seeds which is actually that develop post fertilization are not at all covered here. So that means they doesn't have any ovary covering. So that's why they are naked seeds we are telling. So Gymnosperms are plant groups which is having naked seeds, right? So plants in which ovules are not at all enclosed, that's the correct definition, we can say that, right? So here in the picture you can understand that here I have given the Gymnosperm ovule and the Angiosperm ovule. You can see the clear difference, right? So here the nucellus, the structure you will learn in higher classes also, then you will understand what you mean by nucellus and all. Anyway, that's, you can see that megasporocyte which will be in turn later converted into the ovule, and there will be a nutritive tissue will be there which is called nucellus, and it will have a covering of a single layer covering which is called the integuments, and there will be an opening which is called a micropyle through which the pollen tube will enter for the fertilization, right? So this is the structure of a Gymnosperm. If you are checking Angiosperm, you can see that here that megasporocyte, that's actually in turn converted into the ovule, and the nutritive tissue, that's nucellus, and there will be a two layer of covering of integuments which is actually protection for that entire ovule, right? The nucellus, we can see that, right? So then actually there will be opening, that's called a micropyle through which the pollen tube is entering inside, right? Iske bhi you can see that this all structure, the entire structure is actually covered by the ovary wall. This is absent in case of Gymnosperm. So that's why they are naked embryos we are telling, right? So this is the entire structure of that ovary, and iske upar you can see that there will be style part and the stigma and all, right? This is the structure. I hope you have clearly understand what is the difference from the picture. Now you have to understand what are the actually जिम्नोस्पर्म में कौन कौन सी तरीके से प्लांट्स होती है. जिम्नोस्पर्म actually contains small plants to large plants, right? So here you can see that in the picture which is the largest, that means you can say the tallest trees in species में एक है which is name is actually the sequoia, right? So giant redwood बोलती है. Here you have some confusion. Eucalyptus is also there. Eucalyptus is actually the tallest angiosperm. The tallest gymnosperm is actually that sequoia, right? So it include medium sized, not that's actually medium sized trees से बहुत बड़ा tall tree तक और छोटा shrub भी, not herbs actually, shrubs are also there in the same member. sorry, yes. Now you have to go the details of that. You can see here. Here, if you're checking their root system, right? So they generally containing taproot system. I told already they are mostly that now woody plant, woody trees, right? So obviously they will have taproot system, right? So taproot system and main root system होती है, उसके lateral branches आ जाती है, right? So ये roots actually कुछ special that means gymnosperm की such as pinus वगैरह variety की उसके roots में एक special type of association, fungal association you can see, which is a symbiotic association we can, mutualism and mutual benefit मिल जाती है, right? And their name is actually mycorrhiza, right? Mycorrhiza is nothing but a fungal association between the root of higher gymnosperms, right? So it's actually the fungi association with the हायर प्लांट्स की रूट में जो वो एसोसिएशन को हम माइकोराइजा बोलती है. इफ यू कैन सी दैट द पिक्चर गिवन हियर, this is the pinus plant, right? It's not a pinus tree. Their root, you can see that short roots, you can see that these are actually the mycorrhiza association. You can see that, yes, this is actually, right? So mycorrhiza, uske upar you can the white powdery substance, you can see that, right? So which is actually the fungal association of that pinus tree, which actually enable them to absorb more nutrients which cannot be absorbed by the normal roots. तो उसको प्लांट्स को मोर न्यूट्रिएंट्स अब्सॉर्ब करने के लिए हेल्प करती है ये फंगस, सो दे कैन ईजिली ग्रो, राइट? नॉर्मली जो प्लांट्स को प्लांट रूट को अब्सॉर्ब नहीं कर पाती है उतना, बिकॉज फंगल माइसीलियम उतना पतला है, राइट? हमने बायोलॉजिकल क्लासिफिकेशन में फंगल माइसीलियम के बारे में लर्न किया है, राइट? सो फंगल माइसीलियम इतना पतला है सो इट कैन अब्सॉर्ब ऑलमोस्ट ऑल अमाउंट ऑफ द न्यूट्रिएंट्स प्रॉपरली, राइट? तो हमारा नॉर्मल रूट हेयर को उतना न्यूट्रिएंट्स अब्सॉर्ब नहीं कर पाती है, so that can be absorbed by the fungal mycelium, right? So it will help for the pinus tree. Yes. Now in some other plants you can see that some other plants में there are other special type of association is there, जैसे कि you can see that cycas plant में coralloid roots are there. It's a special again another association है, you can see that cycas जैसा. Maybe you have seen this plant Cycas revoluta. It's very common plant. It's a living fossil, right? So here you can see that small specialized roots are there. You can see here this is the coralloid root, right, which actually having the capacity to fix atmospheric nitrogen. So obviously nitrogen is very important for plants or animals whatever it is, right? So atmospheric nitrogen को fix करने के लिए प्लांट के पास कोई कैपेसिटी नहीं होती है, सो दैट्स वाई दे हैव स्पेशल रूट्स, राइट, जिसमें हमारा नाइट्रोजन फिक्सिंग बैक्टीरिया साइनोबैक्टीरिया द ब्लू ग्रीन algae होती है, सो दैट विल फिक्स द एटमॉस्फेरिक नाइट्रोजन एंड इट विल बी प्रोवाइड फॉर द प्लांट्स. इट इज ऑल्सो वेरी हेल्पफुल फॉर दम. Now you can see that if you are checking that morphology of that plant, कैसे वो दिखती है, what is their structure and all, you can see that here most of their stems are unbranched होती है, right? So cycas means you can see that सीधे, बिल्कुल सीधे, you can see that, right? So they are mostly unbranched होती है, and in some cases like pinus and cedrus, right? सडार हमारी देवदारू वगैरह वेराइटी, पाइनस क्रिसमस ट्री वेराइटी हम जो बता रही है उसमें वगैरह you can see that they have some branches and all, right? But if you're checking their leaves, you can see that they are having very simple, either simple or compound, but most of the time they have needle-like leaves are there, right? So and it will be, the leaves are actually well adapted to withstand extreme temperature, humidity, wind, कोई सा भी. You can see that ये spine like, that means needle like leaf की specialty क्या है, कितना भी तेज विंड है तो they will not break it because already needle like है, right? So you can see that. So here also pinus के भी आप check करो, so they have a special type of leaves are there which can even withstand whatever the extreme climatic condition is there, right? और cycas में you can see that they have pinnately that na compound leaves, pinnate leaves are there which will be persist for years, कुछ नहीं होगा, so as such persist कर देती है. Maybe you have seen, we already discussed about pinus here. Yes, you can see here pinus, right? A very tough plastic जैसा दिखने में लगती है. If you are having in your home or in your surrounding, go and check it once, right? So you can see that एक plastic जैसा बहुत tough leaves होती है, right? So pinnate leaves, you can see that will be persist for years, कुछ नहीं होगा, as such persist करती है. In some cases I have seen that which is used for ornamental arrangement, flower arrangement के लिए वगैरह use कर देती है these all things, because उतना सुंदर है दिखने में, needle like leaves होती है, right? जैसे कि कुछ प्लांट्स होती है, कुछ जिम्नोस्पर्म विच कैन बी सेड एज कॉनिफर्स, दैट यू कैन सी दैट इसका शेप एक कॉनिफर्स, कॉन जैसा ही है, राइट. Why it is actually, they are also having a needle-like leaves, which is actually reduce the surface area, right. So and they have a thick cuticle is also there. ये क्यों ऐसे शेप में, you can see that most of the time में it will be in the winter area में mostly होती है. तो आइस वगैरह इसके ऊपर, आइस दैट मीन्स आइस क्यूब्स वगैरह इसके ऊपर आ गया तो भी कुछ नहीं होगा, इट विल ईजली कम डाउन. सो दैट्स वाई दे हैव द कॉन शेप्ड कॉनिफर्स, इसलिए तो बोल रही है, राइट. एंड उसमें जो वाटर अवेलेबिलिटी है, एक्सट्रीम क्लाइमेट कंडीशन में जी रही है, सो इट हैज़ टू रिड्यूस द वाटर लॉस, इट हैज़ टू प्रोटेक्ट दैट वॉट एवर अवेलेबल वाटर इज देयर, इसलिए उसके ऊपर एक थिक क्यूटिकल है. and it has sunken stomata. This is the specialty of some desert plants also and in conifers also, you can see that. Normal हमारा stomata होती है epidermis की उधर, right? So that means if it is the epidermis, here in the epidermal layer में stomata होती है. The pores are present at the epidermal layer. But what about this conifers and all? You can see that layers अलग-अलग layer होती है. थोड़ा सा अंदर जाकर है इसका stomata. So these are the epidermal layer outside. So you can see that the stomata is outside, means sorry sunken. That means उतना जल्दी उसका पानी वगैरह evaporate नहीं होती है. They are sinked. That the stomata is sink inside. That's called sunken stomata to reduce the water loss. Now, if you are discussing about their reproduction, you can see that हमारे gymnosperm most of the case में heterosporous होती है. Heterosporous की मतलब है they have two types of spores. That means microspore भी होती है, megaspore भी होती है. हमने pteridophyte की केस में ऑलरेडी बता दिया था. Pteridophyte is considered as the connecting link. Actually, हमारे धीरे धीरे वो evolution you can easily see that aquatic plants से Bryophyta which can amphibians हमने बता दिया था, उसमें से Pteridophyta में पहुंच गई तो complete terrestrial plants हो गया and in which vascular bundles were also present. धीरे धीरे उधर से you can see that gymnosperm फिर advanced angiosperm. This is the movement, you can see that, right? So gymnosperm में भी you can see that it is heterosporous है. That means it can produce haploid microspores which can be that the male spores we can say that, and megaspore also, right? So that also it can produce. कुछ actually you can see that कुछ megaspores में the leaves are actually modified into sporophylls. That means spore bearing leaves को हम बोलते हैं sporophylls, right? और in Pteridophyte, if you remember that properly, if you haven't seen that Pteridophyta video, please go through and watch it, then you will clearly understand what you mean by this heterosporous condition and all. In that I have explained about sporophylls also. If you haven't watched that video, please go through that. I will put the link here along with the video, right? So you can see here some leaves are actually modified into sporophyll. I told you, right? So that's actually the cone structure, right? एक साथ वो एक गुच्छे में you can see that एक cone जैसा structure आ जाती है, right? So that's actually sporophylls हम बताती है, right? They are compactly and spirally arranged along the axis to form a lax, right, or strobillae or cones, right? So ये sporophylls ऐसे arrange किया है एक साथ, right? So here you can see that this is that, here in the picture you can see that एक strobillae, right? So here sporophylls को spore bearing leaves, it's actually arranged in a special cone जैसा structure, right? और strobillae हम बताती है, right? In case of pteridophyte, Salaginella and all, हमने equisetum वगैरह केस में हम ये देखा है already, right? It's an advanced form. Clear, right? Now, if you are going for that, you can see here, right? Sporophylls actually, जो spore bearing, right? Leaf को हम sporophylls बता दिया था. Sporophylls के अंदर sporangia होती है, जिसके अंदर हमारा spores produce होती है, right? According to that, which type of male है, female है, spores they are having. According to, we have divided the sporophylls into microsporophylls, that means actually the male one, and megasporophylls, the female one. So here you can see that Cycas में you can see that actually here another variety is also there, right? Cycas में you can see that this is actually the male strobillae, right? So अलग-अलग plant में, that means female अलग में है और मेल अलग में है, राइट? सो दिस इज एक्चुअली द फीमेल, ड्राइड फीमेल है, ये आप दिख रही है. फीमेल अलग प्लान में है एंड मेल अलग प्लान में है इन द केस ऑफ साइकस. बट पाइनस वगैरह वेराइटी में ये दोनों स्ट्रोबिलेस, ये रेट स्पोरोफिलस स्ट्रक्चर यू कैन सी दर इन वन प्लांट इटसेल्फ, राइट? So here you can see the cycas में male cone, this is the male cone you are seeing, right? If you are taking the section, you can see that जिसके अंदर microsporangium होती है, male actually microsporangium, right? So microsporangium के अंदर you can see that there will be pollen grain जिसके अंदर हमारा male gamete होती है, right? So this is actually the total structure को हम बताती है microsporophyll, right? Now if you are taking the ovule, that means actually female part, you can see that this is actually cycas की female part. You can see that this is a megasporophyll, right? Megasporophyll, you can see that जिसके अंदर ovules होती है. If you are taking the section of ovule, you can see that all the what to say in inner part. I already discussed here what is that actually megasporocyte, the nucellus and the integuments and all the layers you can see, right? So this is the structure. If you're going in detail of that, you can see that microsporophylls. Microsporophylls, they are arranged to male strobilae, right? So you can see that I already told you it is the male strobilae है microsporophylls बताती है, जिसके अंदर microsporangia होती है. Microsporangia के अंदर the male gamete containing pollen grain होती है, right? So pollen grain is not the male gamete, pollen grain के अंदर the male gamete होती है, right? So I already told the structure. You can clearly see from the picture. It's clear. The microsporophyll, right? So microsporophyll के अंदर microsporangium, जिसके अंदर pollen grain, जिसके अंदर हमारा male gamete, right? Pollen grains actually that developed within the microsporangia itself, right? उधर ही उसका correct development होती है. If we are going for the megasporophyll, you can see that megasporophyll भी हमने बता दिया था, which is a female one, right? So they are arranged to the female strobilae. That's actually macro. That means better. Most of the case में female ovule. That means you can see that ovum will be large. So that's why macrosporangiate हम बताती है, right? Macrosporangiate के अंदर you can see that megasporangium will be there. That megasporangia जिसके अंदर, that's actually megasporangia is nothing but the ovule. Ovule होती है. And the megasporangium, singular megasporangium, right? जिसके अंदर you can see that a special body is there जिसका नाम है nucellus, right? Which is actually giving protection to that developing that ovum, and it will provide the nourishment also, right? So it's a group of that mass of cells which is actually providing protection and nourishment to the developing ovum, right? So megaspore mother cell is actually differentiated from a cell, right, of the nucellus. एक nucellus की actually हमारा ये megaspore, हमारा ovum producing cell जो होती है जिसको बोलते हैं हम megaspore mother cell, right? So it's actually differentiated from a cell of the nucellus. एक nucellus की एक cell से ही ये megaspore mother cell actually develop हुआ है. That also you have to remember, right? Once again we will go for the detail, then you will understand, right? So here you can see that हमारा megaspore की बाकी details, if you are checking what is the details of that, this is the actually longitudinal section of a ovule. Here you can see that, so inside there will be enough covering actually is there for the protective covering. If inside layer, if you are checking, you can see that, so here that's actually the archegonium is there, right? जिसमें से हमारा ovum production होती है, right? So you can see that this is that actually the cell, right, which is called the nucellus, right? So nucellus, this is actually the prothallus structure, and जिसकी covering you can see that the nucellus structure will be there. Nucellus की covering में you can see that the integument structures are there, right? So here this is actually इसके अंदर the micropyle through which the pollen tube will come and it will enter into that and the fusion will be there, right? So megaspore mother cell actually धीरे धीरे they will undergo continuous division, right? Meiosis कर and it will produce 4 megaspores, 4 megaspores produce करेगा. उसमें से सिर्फ एक मेगास्पोर, राइट? सो विच के जिसके अंदर मेगास्पोरेंजियम होती है, दैट मीन्स एक्चुअली विथ द न्यूसेलस, राइट? सो दैट विल बी डेवलप इनटू मल्टी सेल्युलर फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट जिसके अंदर 2 और मोर आर्किगोनिया होती है, राइट? सो आई विल एक्सप्लेन वंस अगेन, देन यू विल अंडरस्टैंड, राइट? सो वाइट 1 मिनट. सो हमारा मेगास्पोर मदर cell, right? So it will undergo meiosis कर what it will produce? It will produce the megaspores, right? Megaspores, meiosis है तो there will be 4 megaspores will be there. इसमें से सिर्फ एक megaspore, right? So megaspore, 1 megaspore, right? It will be enclosed by the megasporangium, that's actually called the nucellus. इसको कवरिंग में न्यूसेलस होती है, राइट, एंड दैट विल बी डेवलप इनटू द फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट, राइट, वो फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट में कन्वर्ट करेगा, दैट्स एक्चुअली हमारा ओव्यूल, राइट. सो इसके अंदर यू कैन सी दैट 2 आर्कीगोनिया होती है, आर्कीगोनिया, राइट. सो दैट्स एक्चुअली यू आर सीइंग हियर, दिस इज एक्चुअली वी आर टेलिंग. सो देख लो आप द न्यूसेलस के अंदर 2 आर्कीगोनिया बेयरिंग मेगा दैट ना 1 मेगास्पोर, द टोटल स्ट्रक्चर इज मेगास्पोर, राइट. So here the multicellular a female gametophyte, right, is also that na retained within the megasporangium, right. So ये actually you can see that total structure जो है हमारा megasporangium के अंदर, right. So the female gametophyte is also retained there inside, right. So इसके अंदर ही ऐसे retain कर देती है. I hope you understand now. फर्स्ट हमारा मेगास्पोर मदर सेल है जो मियोसिस कर 4 मेगास्पोर्स को प्रोड्यूस करेगा, उसमें से सिर्फ एक रह जाएगा, बाकी डीजनरेट हो जाएगा, राइट. सो वो एक को एक कवरिंग न्यूसेलस की प्रोटेक्शन आ जाएगा एंड उसके अंदर द फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट, राइट. सो फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट के अंदर यू कैन सी दैट देयर विल बी 2 आर्कीगोनिया विल बी देयर, right. So ये female gametophyte is also actually you can see that multicellular female gametophyte हमारा megasporangium के अंदर as such retain कर देती है. I hope it is clear now. Right. Now you can see that अभी male in this case of cycas I told that the male and female cones are actually in that ना same tree में होती है in the case of pinus, but in the case of cycas it's actually entirely different, अलग अलग में. So here this is the female part. ये हमने स्ट्रॉबिले पहले दिखा दिया था जिसमें से ओव्यूल अच्छे से डेवलप, वो it was immature. Now this is showing this is the mature ovule containing that na cycas, right. This is the male strobile you can see here, but in the case of pinus you can see that that will be in the same plant itself, right. You can see that here pteridophyte or that means bryophyte की case में you can see that the male and female gametophyte they do not have any independent that ना free living existence नहीं था, right. So वो actually sporangia के अंदर that will be that ना it will be retained there, right. So bryophyte or pteridophyte and you can see that इसके अलावा हमारी जो अनलाइक ब्रायोफाइट एंड टेरिडोफाइट जिम्नोस्पर्म में मेल एंड फीमेल गैमेटोफाइट है उसको इंडिपेंडेंट एक्सिस्टेंस नहीं होती है, सो दे डजंट हैव दैट फ्री लिविंग बिकॉज यू कैन सी दैट हमारी टेरिडोफाइट में वगैरह प्रोथालस वो बिल्कुल गैमेटोफाइट बिल्कुल अलग है, स्पोरोफाइट बिल्कुल अलग है. हियर ऐसे कुछ भी नहीं है, दे आर एक्चुअली रिमाइनिंग इन विद इन द स्पोरांजिया इटसेल्फ एंड वो स्पोरोफाइट के अंदर ही रह जाती है. सो दैट्स अ स्ट्रक्चर. उधर इंडिपेंडेंट एक्सिस्टेंस था, इधर ऐसे इंडिपेंडेंट एक्सिस्टेंस नहीं है, राइट. सो इफ यू हैव दैट मीन्स एक्चुअली अभी मेल एंड फीमेल पार्ट के बारे में हमने ऑलरेडी डिस्कस किया है, तो अभी इसका रिलीज करने के बाद क्या होगा, ऑब्वियसली फर्टिलाइजेशन हैज टू टेक प्लेस, राइट. सो द पोलन रिलीज्ड फ्रॉम द माइक्रोस्पोरांजियम दैट विल बी कैरीड बिकॉज बहुत हल्का होती है, सो दैट्स व्हाई इट इज अ विंग्ड स्ट्रक्चर, इट विल बी कैरीड बाय द एयर करंट, विंड के साथ साथ वो चली जाएगा एंड इट विल बी मीट विद द ओपनिंग ओव्यूल, ओव्यूल के अंदर चली जाएगा आसपास की, राइट. सो दैट देन ऑब्वियसली पोलन ट्यूब डेवलपमेंट होगा, उधर से यू कैन सी दैट इट विल रीच इन द आर्कीगोनिया जिसके अंदर हमारे ओव्यूल होती है, राइट. सो हियर यू कैन सी दैट, राइट. So that means fertilization will occur. Fertilization हमारा zygote formation and from that will be developed into the embryo and you can see that will be converted into the seed formation. This is actually happening, right. So here from the picture you can easily understand what is that actually. Here ये pollen grain dehiscence जो होती है उसका release जो होती है it's actually a huge number of pollen grain एक साथ होती है. So it can some areas and mostly these are in foreign countries में mostly होती है, हमारी climate में बहुत कम होती है. सो देयर पोलन ग्रेन डिस्पर्सल जो है इट कैन कोज एलर्जी फॉर सम पीपल बिकॉज उतना लार्ज अमाउंट में उसका पोलन ग्रेन रिलीज होती है दैट ना एट द सीजन, राइट. I hope you understand all these gymnosperm and their features, all things properly. If you understand my video, please subscribe my channel, share with your friends and like the bell icon, like the hit button, right. And thank you for supporting. Thank you.